Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Akash Bokaria and today I'm going to discuss 4 most sought out questions on every middle class individual's mind. If we speak about economy, then India's growth engine was actually sputtering well before the outbreak itself. Once one of the fastest growing economies in the world, but its growth slowed to 4.7% last year, which is the slowest level in 6 years. With growth at a 6-year low, the finance minister's first budget of decade fell short of widely expected reforms. Currently, many economists and businessmen predict that the coronavirus outbreak is likely to further cripple the already frail economy, for which the government has taken steps in easing various statutory compliances. But further reforms needs to be announced. With existing reforms in place, still questions are being raised, such as the first question being, why no relief to middle class people who pays taxes? So I think post 36 hours of lockdown, when the finance minister announced relief worth 1.7 lakh crore under PM Garib Kalyan Yojana by means of direct cash transfers to the poor and migrant workers, the same was appreciated and brought joy to them amid sudden lockdown. But no relief was announced to those individuals who duly comply with all tax laws. A major chunk being middle class salaried individuals and small and medium enterprises. Why didn't the government announce any such direct cash transfer to these residents amid this pandemic? It is widely being questioned by the middle class taxpayers, and some kind of benefit should be provided to them as they have a right to get some kind of return for the taxes they have paid. In fact, government can provide a standard deduction for the coming financial year, that is 2020-21, and also the previous financial year, that is 2019 and 2020. Alright, the second question was why condition is placed to small establishments for EPF contribution benefit. So, a part of 1.7 lakh crore of PM Garib Kalyan Yojana, the center will cover the EPF contribution of both employers and employees for the next 3 months, but only to those companies with up to 100 employees where 90% earns less than 15,000 a month. In addition to it, employers have to pay their wages for next 3 months without making the PF contribution and show proof for the same. This clause was included to protect employees from job loss. If the aim was to protect the employees from job loss, likewise, why no protection to small establishments when their business is locked down? And further, establishments with 90% or more of employees who earn less than 15,000 per month are predominantly unskilled and discharge their work by manual work, which requires physical presence in the employee's premises. And the next question is, when the employee's premises is shut, then how will the employee be able to do business, generate some cash flow and discharge his obligation? This is one big question which needs to be answered. The next big question is, why no support to MSMEs and self-employed in this crisis? So I think the micro, small and medium enterprises is India's growth engine, which creates large-scale employment, economic stability in terms of growth and leverage of exports. Then it also encourages inclusive growth and plays a key role in mission of Make in India. And the real problem during this lockdown for them is the cash crunch these MSMEs and self-employed will be facing. The reason behind it is that their operations are shut, they are unable to generate flow of income, but forced to pay salaries, rents, electricity bills and other fixed expenses during this lockdown. Here, government should provide some kind of relief to this sector who is badly hit instead of granting subsidized loan which adds on to their finance cost. One of the relief could be waiving of electricity bills for the month of March and April, as Electricity bills are paid to the state, respective state governments, and not to any private entities. So I think government should think about this. One of the most sought out question is why there is no interest waiver. Actually, when RBI held its press announcement over moratorium on loans, this was lauded by many. However, when official notification was released, it stated that interest will continue to accrue during moratorium period and will be recovered post moratorium period. However, this is being called as EMI Jumla in social media as there is no relief being provided to common man and businessmen. With the current pandemic and lockdown, how can RBI collect interest when there are no commercial transactions taking place? But guys, on the contrary, waiving of interest is not possible because financial institutions have taken deposits from you people, that is the general people, and they have to service them along with their salaries, rents, and other incidental expenditure. So, if you had a deposit with any bank, would you accept to forego interest for these 3 months? No, right? Likewise, these interests will be accrued so that these interests will be charged on your outstanding loans so that they'll be able to pay interest to the deposit holders. They'll be able to pay the salaries of the staff who are working during this lockdown and other such kind of fixed expenses. So waiving of interest is not possible. But what the government can do is they can lower the interest rate during this moratorium period. They can keep it at the rate of the fixed deposit or 1 or 2% higher than the fixed deposit rate. That is between 6% to 8% and not beyond that. I would like to appeal to all those workers, employees, and landlords that if during this crisis you are being paid, then be grateful to the person who paid you. Irrespective whether they paid in full or in part of it, but be grateful that they thought about you amid this lockdown and paid. I hope and pray that this deadly virus is cured and everything is back to normal. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you like what I post, then do subscribe to my channel. And if you want me to put a specific video, then do comment below. Also guys, my next video will be on how coronavirus will be beneficial for Indian business people in terms of exports. So thank you for watching this video. Stay safe and have a good day.